here today with a video on my top 5 high-end foundations. Now you guys know I'm a foundation junkie. I love foundation. I love trying different foundations, drugstore, high-end. I have a ton of both. So I will also be doing a top 5 drugstore foundation video. I'm also going to link any reviews that I have of any of these foundations or first impressions down below too. So if you want more information or see how they wore throughout the day, I will link those down below as well. So I'm going to share with you 5 foundations that are like my top must-have high-end. Now, when I did this, I'm looking at foundations that are like $40 or more. So Urban Decay Naked Skin didn't make it in this one because I think that range is like $36. But obviously you guys know the Urban Decay Naked Skin is like my holy grail. So I wanted to share something like different than that. All of these I believe are in the 40 or higher range. So this is what I like to call like high-end luxury foundation. So I have 5 and I'm going to go through each one with you. So the first from like the lightest coverage would be the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. This is an amazing foundation. I love it for spring, summertime. It's lightweight on the skin. It feels like skin. It's kind of like a light to medium coverage. So if you have a lot of problem areas that you need to cover up, this probably wouldn't be the best foundation for you because it is a lighter coverage. But if you have fairly decent skin or you don't like to wear a ton of foundation, this is amazing. I love the way it wears. I do have a first impressions video of it down below. I like to apply this with a brush or with my fingers. It is a water-based foundation, so I don't really love using it with my beauty blender as much, but it's just an amazing lightweight foundation. It wears beautifully throughout the day. It is pricier. I want to say it's like between like $40 and $50. But yeah, really beautiful. I have it in shade 30 beige and 40 beige, depending on 30 beige is like my everyday, no self-tanner. 40 beige is like when I've had some self-tan going on. But yes, I love this. It does have a little bit of a scent to it. It's like a fresh scent. I really like the smell of it. So again, Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, amazing foundation. We'll use this a ton in the spring, summertime. Next is going to be the Guerlain Lingerie Depot foundation. This foundation is amazing. I also have a first impressions of this. I'm in the shade 02. Is that what shade I'm in? Yes, I'm in shade 02. And their shades are weird. So like the really, really light shade, like there's a shade 12 that is a really, really light shade, like lighter than this. I love this foundation. It goes on beautifully. It wears beautifully. It has SPF 20 in it. This one has SPF 15, the Chanel one. It wears beautifully. I love pairing it with the Guerlain Meteorite Pearl Primer. It just like blurs any imperfections in your skin. Like any like little bumps that you get, it just magically makes them go away. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It's a very much a luxury foundation. I think it just wears so gorgeous on the skin. It doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of makeup. It covers beautifully. I would say it's probably like a medium coverage foundation. Covers everything I need it to cover, wears beautifully throughout the day. I also have the Perfection Lumiere, or the Perfection, what is it? I have the Guerlain, like their Perfection one that I really like too, but this one is just such a beautiful natural skin finish. It's not super matte. But it's not like a dewy finish either. It's like a beautiful satin finish. I absolutely love it. So if you're wanting to splurge on a high-end foundation, I know that Sephora VIB Rouge is coming up. So if you're looking to splurge, this is a great one. Again, Lingerie Depot. I'm in shade 02. The next is the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. You guys know I love this foundation. I want to say this is about $42. This is in the shade 2.3. I also have 2.2. Love this foundation. It's kind of like a go-to for me. This one, you can tell I like it. This one is already down to here. My other one is about down to here. So I kind of mix them, switch between them, but I love it. It's a hydrating foundation, but it keeps you matte throughout the day. It's a beautiful skin finish. It doesn't transfer. It's sweat resistant. It doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles. It doesn't settle into your pores. It's lightweight on the skin. I love applying it with the beauty blender. This is like such an amazing, amazing foundation. If you can go get a sample of it, I highly recommend doing that first before you buy it because the shades are so crazy and so weird. Again, I have 2.2 and 2.3 and this foundation is just phenomenal. So I highly recommend this one as well. And I do have I think it's called like my current foundation routine using this, so I will link that down below as well. Next is what I'm wearing today, and it's the Lancome Tint Visionaire Skin Correcting Makeup Duo. Now this has to be one of the more expensive ones that I'm showing you. This is, I want to say, about $60. It does come with a foundation and then a concealer on top, so you're kind of getting a 2-for-1 product. The thing I like about the fact that it comes with the concealer is the perfect color to match the foundation. So it's a little bit more of a tackier consistency. I do have a whole first impressions review on this as well. It's a tackier consistency, so it sticks well to the skin. If you have blemishes that you're trying to cover up or you know, dark spots, it sticks really nicely. My shade is 210 Buff Neutral. I love this. Again, I'm wearing it today. This one has SPF 20. The Smashbox Studio Skin is SPF 15. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But this covers up dark spots. It says it's dark spots, pores, and fine lines. I love this because it doesn't settle into fine lines. It doesn't settle into like your forehead wrinkles or under eye wrinkles. It doesn't settle into any like little fine lines around your lips. It wears beautifully. It looks beautiful in the sunlight. It doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of heavy makeup, but it is a really nice, I'd say medium to full coverage foundation. I didn't even need to use this little spot corrector actually for any blemishes. So really love this. Wears nicely. Again, I will link the first impressions down below. And then last but not least is the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation Mattifying Oil-Free. I don't believe this has SPF in it. I'm in shade Light Beige. I love this foundation. It comes with a pump. This is in the $40 range, I believe. I really like this. This is going to be a great foundation come, you know, the end of spring, summertime where it's very hot out. It is a nice full coverage. I heard that if you pair this with the Hourglass primer, it like basically makes it like water resistant. Not waterproof, but water resistant, sweat resistant. So I'm definitely going to try pairing this with the Hourglass primer when it gets a little bit closer to summer. I love this. I've been able to wear it in the fall time, at fall winter time, but I know that when summer comes it's going to be so perfect because it won't be so drying because my skin will just be naturally a little bit more oily. So the mattifying aspect of it will be perfect. It won't be too matte. Right now it's a little bit too matte for me, but I love this. It's full coverage. It blends beautifully. If you want to see it wouldn't be a first impressions because I've already used it, but if you want to see like a tutorial of how it wears throughout the day, I can definitely do like a wear test. But I love using either my beauty blender or like a Sigma F80 brush to blend this in. My best recommendation is to do sections of your face, so don't dot it all over your face and then blend it in. Like stick to sections because it does dry quite quickly. So you want to work, you know, in sections of your face. Blends nicely. Doesn't settle into fine lines. If you have dry skin, you might want to stay away from this. Because it is quite matte. But if you have combo or oily skin, you will love this. It's a really, really great mattifying foundation. I really like it. Again, I'm in the shade Light Beige. So that is my top 5 high-end foundations. I would love to know what some of your favorite high-end luxury foundations are. Of course, these aren't the only ones that I have, but these right now are like my top 5 favorite. I do own some other Chanel ones, some Dior, but these are the 5 that like stood out to me when I thought, okay, if I had to pick only 5 high-end foundations, $40 or more, these would be it. So hopefully this helped you. Maybe if you're looking to get a new high-end luxury foundation or you're part of the VIB Rouge, like the sale 15% off and you're wanting to pick out a new foundation, hopefully this might help. I would love to know what some of your favorite high-end foundations are. Leave them in the comments below and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!